Hey, hi everyone. We have Joseph Damiani here
Yes.
with us today, and he is the owner of Skyline Physical Therapy, which is located on Lawlins here in Wyckoff. So it's in the same building that Venom is in, right across from Abma's. Um, and, he's been there since November,
Yes.
moving from, he was in Fairlawn for a very long time, 7 to 8 years, and now he has his own practice here in Wyckoff. So since November, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yes.
November. Yeah.
Okay. So welcome. Hasn't been that long.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, we're happy to have you here in Wyckoff.
Yeah.
So basically, like I had mentioned to you, I'm trying to encourage everyone to support the local businesses here in Wyckoff, or
Right.
just, very well in whatever town you live in or surrounding towns. And I just wanted to talk to you about your physical therapy business and how you are currently running your business
Yeah.
virtually, and if that is possible for patients, that need physical therapy right now. How is that looking for you and your business?
Yeah. So it's going good. I was seeing patients in the clinic up until like towards the end of March, and then finally I decided to do it all virtually.
Hmm.
So my clinic to begin with is one-on-one. So a lot of just like a virtual session would be one-on-one. It's
Hmm.
very similar to the experience that my patients were having here. So it was a very easy transition. Um, and a lot of the patients that I see, I specialize in spine, so neck and back, TMJ, and knees.
Hmm.
And especially with the spines, the protocol that I use, it's a lot of teaching the patient different movements that are going to align the spine. And it's a repetitive thing where they need to continue it at home. So it actually ended up being seamless transition because at home I can do an evaluation just in here. I mean, they would have the same view that you have right now,
Hmm.
and it's me having them go through certain movements until we figure out what is the problem, like where's the pain coming from. It gives me the information, and then I have them go through corrective movements. And then once we figure out the corrective movement that works, I have them do it on their own a couple of days, and then we follow up again with an appointment like this. So it's been great so far. The visits themselves, like I have them set up with two tables. So I have one here where if I need to show them something from the side, they
Hmm.
get an easy view here for the perspective
Perfect.
this
Right.
way. And
Hmm.
if I need more of like a vertical perspective, I go onto this table and show them this way. And then we can also fit all standing stuff in here. So it's been really great. So, we'll see how much longer this goes for.
Right.
And 100% of my business will be that way for now.
Hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, when you're treating patients,
Yeah.
one-on-one in person, you're getting
Yeah.
close to people. So, yeah,
Exactly.
obviously, keep everyone healthy.
Yep.
So when say you get a new client that reaches out to you, you just go through to try and figure out, where their pain is? Because I know sometimes you have to do x-rays and things like that. So does that
Right.
eliminate a level?
So, so usually I only will send someone for an X-ray or an MRI
Mhm.
if there's a red flag, if there's
Okay.
something that really, they need to be referred somewhere else. So I do free discovery sessions. So anyone who's experiencing pain or they realize they can't do the things that they used to do and they can't figure out why, I do free 30-minute discovery sessions. And in those sessions, I use it as a way to figure out, well, first of all, they can get to know me a little, and then
Right.
I can figure out if I can help them.
Mhm.
Um, if I can help them, then we proceed. If I feel like I can't or there's a red flag, that visit's also kind of like a triage visit where I can say, okay, you know what, you need to see this medical doctor, this neurologist, you should get an X-ray, MRI. But if everything goes
Refer
smooth,
them out.
I refer them out.
Okay.
If everything goes smoothly, I don't really require the X-ray or MRI because the way that I practice, it's all about the patient's symptoms. And if you go through series of movements and you can identify the painful movements, it gives you so much information. Then you begin the corrective exercises from there. Um, sometimes the x-rays and the MRIs can mislead physical therapists or someone who's doing hands-on treatments, because there may be so many things wrong in there. Like even a healthy person without pain,
Right.
there may be so much going on in there that it just kind of distracts you away from the patient's symptoms, which are actually screaming at you.
Right.
Uh, so I really just stay focused on what the patient tells me, and it's effective. And of course, the manual component helps. I mean, who wouldn't like to have the joints stretched and massaged and soothed? Though that all helps tremendously
Mhm.
to give the relief they want. But from the permanent perspective, patients need to learn the corrective exercises, and that's the bread and butter, and we can still do that from
Right.
home. So
Well, and I think that's what's important, especially, talking with you today. I feel like a lot of people may not realize that you are up and functioning, and there are ways that you can meet with clients or patients, obviously. So it basically looks like this, correct? Like the
exactly, it
format
looks
that
just
we're
like
having
this.
right now.
Yep,
Okay.
and I have during the visits, I'll have multiple cameras set up too.
Mhm.
So if I need to stand and I want to be closer to the camera, I have another camera like right over here, and then that'll get a different perspective. So it works out well. Yeah, I start people with a free discovery session, and then from there we decide to move forward or not.
Okay. That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah,
Um, so is there anything else that you're doing, or this is, I mean, obviously that's your focus. I just
yeah.
didn't know, if you wanted to add anything else, or, if,
Yeah, I'll just add one more thing.
okay,
A lot of people are at home in pain because what I've noticed is that there's new things. Obviously, everything's new, right?
correct.
So maybe a parent who wasn't at home with their kids as much is now lifting the kids a lot more and spending more time with them. Or someone who had a good office setup is now sitting on a couch and working on the computer from there. Or maybe someone's now this, like sometimes like my buddy was telling me, he's like, I'm home now. And so my wife is making me do all those house projects that I put off. He's like, my back is killing me. So there's a lot of reasons why people are in new pain or exercise programs from home.
Right.
And a lot of people just think that, well, I can't get help right now. But you really can, and it works. And I encourage people to like look in their community for someone that would help them. And if you're nearby in Wyckoff, I'd love to help out. And then when this is all over, again, this is all one-on-one,
Mhm.
and it's very focused treatment, 1 hour sessions, and I do it this way because it helps me to get people better quicker. So, and I
Right.
really appreciate you having me on here. Uh,
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I didn't even think about, you're right. People are home and doing different things. I
yeah,
mean, even my husband said earlier, because, I'm doing these calls and I'm on trainings and whatnot. He's like, I'm not cut out for this because, they're at work every day. So, but you're right. Everyone is doing completely different tasks within their home, and your body's doing
yeah,
different things. So you're right. You have these different pains and you're not, I didn't even think of that. That's a very
yeah.
good point.
That's what I'm hearing a lot when people call. So,
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Good thought. So if anyone is having any issues, or, maybe you have a physical therapist that is out of the area, and the fact that, he is in Wyckoff and new to the area, give him a visit. He said he does the free
yeah,
discovery.
they can go on the website, which is skylinept.com,
Okay.
and there's ways to reach out. And you can apply for a discovery session. You can just call up the office, which is 201-485-6114, and just have a conversation, see where it leads.
Right. Okay. Awesome. And I will put all of his information in the bottom of this post when it is posted. And, anyone that wants to reach out to him, again, he's located on Lawlands, right across from ADMA's, in the same building as Venom, Skyline Physical Therapy. And again, Joe, thank you so much.
Okay.
I appreciate you, taking this time and talking with me and sharing your knowledge and everything that you're doing right now.
Thank you, and thanks for just having different local businesses on
Of
to give
course.
them the opportunity to speak, and
No,
it
and
helps
it's
a
good
lot.
to know. It's good for everyone to know, even just beyond the restaurants, there are
Yeah,
other companies that and businesses that are up and running and, need our support right now.
Yeah,
or,
absolutely.
need a quick little adjustment,
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
the case is. So it's good for everyone to know, you know, what businesses are open. So again, thank you,
Thank
and
you.
good luck. I hope your family continues to stay healthy
Yes,
during
everyone's
this
good.
time, but hopefully, we're let out to the wild soon.
Yes, absolutely.
But okay, have a great day. And again, thank you. Everyone, reach out to Joe if you have any problems, questions, or needs. All right. Have a good
Thanks
day,
a lot,
everyone.
Sarah.
Goodbye.